Happy Mother's Day, my friends. I thought I'd give you a little bit of a tour of the blooms while they're all up and happy. This right here is a wild rose bush. It kind of looks a little bit like the blackberries. All the white that you see over there is blackberries blooming. Give you a little bit of a close-up. It's a blackberry. It's got little black specks in the flower, where this one has a yellow center and little yellow specks. And then the irises. This iris I brought from my old house. I used to have the stairway to the back deck loaded with them. And then this one, I'm not sure if this is one I brought from Mrs. Darst or from my old house. But I love the darker purple and the lighter purple. It's a beautiful bloom. And then for Mother's Day, Tessa bought me this rose. This is a Colorscape Cardinal rose. And then over here, the honeysuckle's losing its blooms. It's been blooming for a little while. And that's the flower of the honeysuckle. And this is one I got from Bobby Joe, a friend that I met down here. And yellow with hints of purple in it. And then that one's kind of peach and red. And then mixed in with it, there's still others to bloom. Over here, this purple flower or plant is Ligularia firecracker. It'll get a little yellow bloom, and right there, that let's see, I'm not sure what color that is, but I think it's a yellow one, and it's supposed to be a rebloomer. You know, where it blooms more than once. And so far, I've only had it bloom once. And then this right here is elephant ear garlic, and it hasn't started blooming yet. Bring you back here to this side. There's more yellow, and then there's a purple one gonna start up there. On this side, we've got a friendly bee in the comfrey. It's a bumblebee. Whoops, he knocked it off. So you have to be careful when you pick them up and go to look inside of them to see if anybody's in there. The comfrey, this is Russian blocking 14, and it's beautiful. Over there, got more purple, light and dark purple, the yellow with the red lobes, and the chickens are at work taking care of pest control. Here I've got one of the potatoes starting to bloom. These are one of the fingerlings, and it looks like it's going to have a yellow flower. There's more comfrey in bloom. And then the peas, I've got 3 different varieties, and I don't have the name tags on the fence yet, but the last one here is starting to bloom. And then this is Mrs. Darst's favorite, or Mr. Darst's favorite iris. It's called Captain's Table. The asparagus is flowering and setting seeds. It'll have a little red berry. There's firecracker Captain's Table getting ready to bloom. And if you look inside there, somebody's been at work in there. It's a beautiful flower. And then the walking onion, or potato onion that might be a walking onion, is still, somebody's been messing with the ground. It hasn't started developing leaves yet, but it's down here on the ground ready to grow roots and become multiple more plants. I just love the leaf on this right here. This is a pea and it looks like a butterfly wing. I've got the clover in bloom. I'm gonna collect seed from this clover and be able to replant it. This asparagus too, here's more yellow little blooms. With the temperature we had this year, the asparagus came up and just sat there for 5 days and then turned into a fern. I wasn't able to get it, but there's a baby that is growing from seed from last year, and there's another baby growing from seed. This is Mary Washington is the variety. The onions are starting to turn into flower heads. And then the Dill's Atlantic pumpkin started having a little bit of issue, and now it's coming back out. Our temperatures dropped and I covered it, but it wasn't good enough. And then this is a what's that called? Jersey Night, I think it is. Asparagus. I put 8 roots in there, and I've got 1, 2, 3 sprouts coming up now. There's a 4th one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 sprouts, and then the red cabbage and regular cabbage. Got everything in a little late this year, but that's okay. And then more blackberries over here. Going to flower. I hope your day is beautiful and full of blooms and full of happiness. Thank you for stopping by my channel.